Hi, this is Chuck Oliver. Welcome to this week's Hidden Wealth Review. Well, I want to talk to you about the three greatest volatility risks that we see will or have wrecked retirees' retirement. And one in particular has a timing element that couldn't be more important than right now. In fact, it's the one that is the biggest risk of volatility, which is tax rate risk volatility. Now, think about your thinking. The Secure Act, which is anything other than securing the government's tax coffers, although positioned to secure you and I, is anything but securing you and I. In fact, it's setting up the government to absolutely tax our children and our grandchildren to the max. But at the same time, that's just one piece of this tax volatility. Where we see the tax volatility showing up in the present are boomers that are unsure. And I think about the clients that we met with just this past week, Tom and Brenda, and it was all about getting really to this mid-60s age, which obviously over 10,000 people turn 65 a day, and we meet with a lot of them. In fact, that's predominantly our age group that we work with, that they're saying, look, we thought about deferring our IRAs and taking our Social Security, or deferring our Social Security and taking our IRAs. And by looking at that as an analysis of tax risk and the volatility of that tax, wow. I mean, it is unnecessary tax to the max while they live, unnecessary tax to the max when they pass, if they don't get a hold of getting their not yet taxed money untaxed, when the timing to do that couldn't be more important. The other two tax risks, one of which is even more of a volatility risk greater than market volatility, is longevity risk, right? So if you think about your thinking, we don't know how long we're going to live. We don't know what the tax rates are going to be while we live or after we pass to our children or grandchildren. And when you think about market volatility, right, being the third greatest risk, well, when we have to take out more money in order to pay the federal government to net the amount that we need to live off of, that puts a lot of pressure on our market to create more volatility because more money's leaving the market. So more money's leaving us to the government, more money's leaving the market for the market to not perform as well. And we become indirectly the government's definition of the perfect taxpayer. Well, here's the opportunity. I'm going to be teaching this coming Tuesday one strategy that eliminates all three of those volatilities. And it's just one. We have several strategies depending on the client and their financial profile, dreams, goals, objectives, etc. But I want to teach you this one because it's not only used to avoid having your money taxed as you use it or taxed as you leave it. There's no requirement of distributions, and it does not subject to taxing your Social Security, but it also won't tax your kids or your grandkids. And it won't be exposed to market volatility. And it avoids longevity volatility because it lasts as long as you do. Go to retirementprotected.com. That's retirementprotected.com and register while space is available. So many people have responded, even though it's complimentary, the spaces fill up quickly, so we've actually added an additional time. So register for the time that best fits you while the space is available. Again, retirementprotected.com. If you remember one thing, remember this. The markets used to be predictable and consistent. In the last 20 years, they haven't. The next 20 years, they're going to be anything but inconsistent and unpredictable. Create consistency and predictability into your retirement. You worked hard for your money. Let us teach you how to make your money work harder for you. retirementprotected.com.